And this one is a set of 5 seal and pour bag clips. So now we're taking bags that our food comes in and making them into almost like little storage containers.
Like little storage containers, and they work as a pourer. So now you don't have to open the bag back up and worry about resealing it because you just created a little seal with these little clips.
All right, so
Smart,
this is a
right?
great idea, and you're getting 5 of them.
Yep.
So you can go crazy on all the different bags that are in the pantry and maybe driving you nuts every time, like things are spilling out.
That's right.
I can't keep it neat. So here is what you're going to receive: 5 of the clips in your choice of either red. We also have green. Here's blue and purple. So Mark Charles, how do they work?
Okay, so it's a little system here. I'm going to show you if we see up close. There's a little clip on the end of this, okay? You're going to open up that clip, and then you're going to open this up. Now watch how it happens. It's a 3-part system, okay? So this is actually the part that's going to go into the opening of your bag. So right here I have this rice bag, okay? So when you get the bag home, what I did was I opened up just the one side of it. Now if you open up the whole thing, that's okay, but because this was a new bag, I could do that. So I just opened up the side because I actually made it big enough for this little cup to go inside of there, okay? Once that cup is in there, I can clamp this around. You want to take the extra of the bag and just fold it inside the clip. Then you're going to take the back of this and you're going to clip it closed. So now it's nice and tight, and here's the beauty. You've just created a seal for the rice. Anytime you need rice, you're going to now pour the rice out. You're going to stop. You're going to close and put it back in the pantry, and it stays like that. So you're done.
And this is nice, so now no creepy crawlies
No
can get in there.
creepy crawlies, no dust, no air. It just works like this. And the beauty is, the secret is you got to find bags that are collapsible. See how short this is, but the bag by nature is longer. If you can fold it up and it fits inside that clip, you're good to go. And look, it's not perfect. You don't have to be like all perfect about it. It's just about getting it inside the clip and locking that end side, and you're ready to go and you're ready to pour.
Kind of seals
Smart, right?
it all together. It is a smart idea.
My favorite thing. Anybody have kids in their house? We do. How about keeping the cereal from going stale? It works perfectly on the cereal bags. Again, having that clip on there, opening this up, the kids come, or the adult kids, and pour, because nothing makes me crazier than when it's my little pet peeve. Okay, I don't know about you, Gabrielle, but they open it up, right, and then they just fold it and put it in the box. They think that's going to keep it fresh. Okay. Now, not only do I keep it neat and pourable, it's going to keep it fresher longer because it's actually all closed up and sealed.
And I'll tell you, this also makes it easier for little ones
I think
to pour.
so, right?
When instead of having the bag completely open, cereal's everywhere. It's going everywhere but the bowl.
So let's see.
You have more control when you're pouring.
We do. So again, even things like oyster crackers, you know how many times you need that for the kids, or the snacks. It's, again, you want something that's going to be able to be poured out of this opening. So if you do something like super large, like maybe an animal cracker might be too big because it might not pour out to there. But again, having that, if you're doing beans, any of the rices, the small pastas, it's great to actually have that, and then now close it and ready to go.
And then Mark Charles, now I don't have to do the whole, are your hands clean? Are your hands clean in that bag?
Don't put your hands in there.
Right, because that, you know, if you do put a dirty hand into a bag, you kind of contaminated the whole bag. So this means that you keep it cleaner because your hand never goes into the bag at this point.
So my favorite thing, speaking of that, candy. So when you're going to do candies or nuts or anything like that,
like a trail mix,
your hands are not in there. You get to create that, right? Pour out. And what I love is if you're measuring, if you're a baker or a cook, and you got to get it into the measuring cup, this is going to pour beautifully into the measuring cup. Drop it. Look, my hands didn't go inside the peanuts or the M&Ms or any of the candies, and that's really important. So.
And you might be saying, well, that bag has its own seal, but it doesn't have a pour.
It doesn't have a
pour.
pour.
That's the difference. So yes, maybe you buy bags of produce or of food that have the seal top.
Coffee.
But now you have the pour spout, and that's the
smart. Morning
nice
coffee.
And fresh.
Nice and fresh. So it works great on coffee bags. It works great on brown sugars. It really is just that little helper. I found this at the Chicago Housewares Show. This is from a mom and pop inventor. He created this, and he was in a little booth, a little 6-foot table. I went to him, I go, that's a smart idea. And I was so excited to bring it to you guys, because this is just something from a brainchild from somebody like you at home who wanted to make a better, what I call a better mousetrap. This is it, and we had to bring it to you guys. And this is like only about the 4th or 5th time we put it on air, and people love it, and it's just a great solution just from somebody's great invention from out there.
And I know you said it's been about 4 or 5 times on air. We've had to wait to get them back in stock because you've loved them so much.
It's a very small company making them one at a time.
So more just arrived, but we have all the colors today. Your set of 5 in red, or set of 5 in green, your set of 5 in blue, or in purple. Purple is the most limited, 300 now spoken for, and it's less than $20 for that set of 5. So
Again,
just keep in mind, I don't know how long it'll take for us to get them back
show you what's
again.
happening here. So here's our little snacks, okay? Again, if you already had something that's open, it's okay to work. But if you're gonna buy something new, the little thing is just to cut this opening here. And what you wanna do is when you open this up, this little cup fits inside the opening like this. You want this to go inside, okay? Right, so that's inside, just sitting in there. And then you're gonna clip this around, and then the secret is the remainder, if you have a little bit extra, see the way this goes past, just fold this in like this.
To get it inside the
To
clip.
get it inside the clip, because you just want a secure, you know, closure. Close it, you've got this ready to go. Now, anytime you need this, pull this out of the pantry, and take your snacks out, right?
Well, you know what, I have
And then close it up, and then you're ready to go until it's done.
the old school just bag clips.
Yeah.
But the bag clips, first of all, they don't pour, but you have to remove the whole thing to get in the bag. There's nothing I have to.
Now you just
open
the
the
clip
top.
stays on,
right.
and just creating that pour spot. Oh god, you smell the chocolate chips. It's like we open something up and the smell comes, right? You smell the chocolate chips. So again, anything that you have in your pantry that comes in the bags. My things are the beans, rice, and then of course chocolate chips or the peanut butter chips.
Right.
And being able to pour those out, right? Look, one-handed, in a bag, by the way. And close it, and then just grab it. So this is also, Gabrielle made a really good point about kids. This becomes very kid-friendly. So if you want your kids to start helping you in the kitchen, they can help you out of the pantry or help themselves when it comes to cereal and snacks.
Right, because a lot less mess. And I'll tell you, mine are at the age where they say, I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to help.
Independence. I like when they get all like strong and independent.
So just choose your color, red, purple, blue, or green. That purple is limited. You're going to get 5 of the bag seal and
Smart idea, right?
Yeah, I think
You
a
like
very
this?
smart idea.
Yep.
I'm glad you
Introducing her to new things today.
I like your sharp eye when you're walking through. All right, but you've got one more item.
I do.
Come with
Am
me,
I coming
Mark
with you
Charles.
now? Okay, great. Awesome.
Well, we're going to round out the show
We're gonna
with a
round it out.
very popular product that you've brought to us from QVC.
15 years bringing this product to QVC.
And over